I belong to a business family, Marwadi community family. I'm born and brought up in Mumbai, and like the history is like my father, he migrated from Rajasthan, and the struggle what he has done, basically it is his story that should be known to people. Like he started by staying on footpath, and in no time like he acquired businesses here, and he make us capable that we are in here where we are now. So the entire credit goes to him because he was my sole inspiration. Imagine a person coming from Rajasthan who is just 4th standard passed, who can hardly read Hindi or write Hindi, and coming to this place Mumbai, wherein everything, the survival is difficult, everything speaks about money. So the way he established himself here, and then the quality of life, education, what he has given to us. So I will give that entire credit to him, why and how I am here today. See, basically there is a difference between the investor and a banker. Theoretically there is a difference. First we speak about investors. So like as you said, what kind of investors? So I feel investors are always of two types. One is with the short-term vision and the other one is with the long-term vision. So when it comes to short-term vision, we see many people are investing in easy equities and easy escape route, like exchanges, commodity exchanges, gold, wherein you can invest and you can take easy exit also as and when required. So there is a liquidity. And then there is other category of investors who invest with very long-term vision, and wherein slowly and gradually they build up their assets and create the value. So like for that example, you take any industrialist. So when an industrialist, I'll give an example, just say Tata and Birla, they have invested into the industries maybe say 70-80 years back. When they started the industry, it was on a remote place where there was nothing. But today those places have become the center of the cities. I see. So you can imagine the valuation of the assets now. So if you compare that investment and today's current valuation, you can understand then what thoughts they have invested, what for they have invested. Bankers is like what it is a mechanism, it's an arrangement wherein people like salaried people park their money and earn some interest returns on it. So they are also investor. Then bankers have to find out the investors with long-term vision, short-term vision. Even bankers like to go more with the investor with the long-term vision. You can't generalize the answer to this question. Because it depends upon what type of product you have. It depends upon the size of the investment. And it also depends upon your capability to handle the things. See, Dhirubhai Ambani didn't, was very rich when he decided to enter into the industries. But still he has that vision and he grew with that vision, and today, we give the example of Dhirubhai Ambani. So whenever you have any product, whenever you have any ideas, it all depends upon your risk-taking ability. How much risk you can take on your own, and how much investor, maybe with short-term vision, long-term vision, or bankers, have trust and faith in you, in your products and ideas, and how you can convince them. So if you want to start, then there are only two ways. Either you should have money, or then you should have someone to put money in your project. That can be a banker or an investor. So both has its own
pros and cons.
See, that is like, again, it is, if you are a startup, then nowadays we have so many platforms, so many angel investors, and so many incubation centers. So that is one way of doing it. And the second way is, again, to have the personal touch. So the personal contact and personal touch makes things pretty easy to begin with. See, ultimately you have to go through the process of evaluation.
Yes, that's right.
But then when you have a personal touch, when you know someone personally, then things become easy and quicker. And when you go through this platform, like incubation and all, then there you should have that strength in your ideas.
Yes, yeah. I see.
And it's more of nowadays, I'm saying like it has become more of a valuation game. Wherein rather than giving the result, the entire mechanism is going towards valuation.
Yes.
They are all in a hurry to prove the valuation.
Yeah.
How fast we can build on the valuation. See, evaluation, again there are 2-3 points. First of all, what is the idea or the product?
Okay.
Then I have to see the sustainability or longevity of the product.
Okay.
Then second, we have to see the potential.
Mm-hmm.
To what extent we can scale up.
Mm-hmm.
See, if there is a product, it's a good product,
Mm-hmm.
but then the market is very small,
Mm-hmm.
or it doesn't have that potential to grow.
Okay.
So that is the second part. And third is again like what sort of investment is needed and
Mm-hmm.
what are the returns that we can.
Mm-hmm.
That comes the last. If it comes to me personally, then the main strength is financial wisdom
Mm-hmm.
and administration capability. My weakness is my PR, public relations.
Oh, okay.
I'm very poor with sales, marketing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Basically, I have planned my business never on one product.
Mm-hmm.
So I have always kept
Expanded.
I have spread.
View.
So all eggs are not in one basket, they are divided.
Yes.
Number one. Number two, all the products which I have taken, I have seen the life of that product.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if I am into the manufacturing of conductors,
Mm-hmm.
so conductors will exist till the time the mankind invent
Yes.
superconductors. So still superconductor is far off.
Mm-hmm.
By that time, the only mechanism for conducting is copper.
Yes.
So that has a sustainability requirement, and going forward, like for green energy, again the copper will become more and more important when we go for the electrical vehicles and all that.
Yes, true.
So that is the one part. Second, the other products also. So we are into real estate. So real estate also we are very specific.
Mm-hmm.
So the strength is to know the opportunity, to evaluate and to see the potential, the sustainability of the product. See, business एक चीज है. आज आप एक business बना सकते हो, and it is everyone's individual's capability.
Okay.
Everyone cannot become the Elon Musk or Gautam Adani. So we have our own limitations.
Yes.
In our limitation, like I have always divided my risk, number one, and I am not dependent only on one product. So we have several products, and we always first evaluate the potential. See, in India, like the problem is when we say the bureaucracy is the issue, or the government is the issue, or the politicals are the issue. I feel like that is not the root cause. The root cause is the Indian mindset, Indian mentality. So that is the source of all the problems. Like we want everything quick, we want everything free, we don't want to put any efforts. So it goes to everyone. Your workers, they want to earn more and more without giving anything. Your employees, they want more and more without contributing. The government wants more and more taxes without giving any facility or any support wherein industries can survive. Yes, challenges always come. Bad time always come.
Yes.
But at the always whenever there is a bad time, so it's a sine wave. So until and unless you reach bottom, you cannot go to the next peak.
Yes, that's true.
So that has never halted me in my life, honestly. Even in the worst of worst time, I was doing much better, and I was getting much more satisfaction than what I am getting today.
Yeah,
because now I feel things are happening. We have a very strong team. There are many people are associated with me. So it's a big inertia which is happening, and things are delivered. Wherein I am only at the center, just looking at that cycle. Wheel is rotating. It is not rotated by me. It is done by my team. Though I am not rotating the wheel, but the wheel gets rotated by my thoughts, my imagination. So I am always very much involved, and I am one thing which is very for sure, that I am passionate, and I am passionate about myself.
Okay.
So whatever comes to me, okay, can you do it? Yes, I can do it. Like this has been proved by my performance in medical field.
Oh,
So that was not related to me. But then what I have done in that,
I see.
that speaks about that whatever you do, you have to be really passionate.
That's true. Okay.
If you are not passionate,
Yeah.
whether you are a businessman or you are a professional or wherever you are, you cannot deliver the things. And the day you feel कि यार अब नहीं हो सकता है and acceptance level comes, then that means your wheel will slowly start.
Stop. It will slow down.
It
right?
will halt.
Yeah.
So that should never happen.
Okay.
See, next 5 years, whatever plans we have, we may grow 5x from today. So as I said, you have to be always passionate. So
Yes.
I'm doing a lot of new things, and now I want to do something which will help country at a large.
Okay, yes.
So as we said, Make in India. Everyone speaks about Make in India, but what is Make in India and how it will happen, that no one speaks.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
In everywhere we say Make in India करेगी, but कैसे करेंगे? कौन करेगा? कैसे होगा? उसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए?
Oh, yes.
No one speaks about it.
Yes.
So my first advice to all the young generation is you should have at least one language command. You should have command on one language.
Okay.
See, because language is your identity and language reflects your thought process. So if you retrospect yourself while talking to me also, you never had one straight sentence. You were always flipping with the words.
Yes, yes.
So that means what? Ki whatever you think, you are not able to produce in simple language.
Yes, yes.
So the moment you overcome this,
Yes.
then you will start thinking in a different way. Then you
I
will
see.
start getting passionate. You will start getting confidence.
I see. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
one advice.
Yeah.
Should be taken in the right
Yes, yes.
perspective.
Of course.
See, if you look at any successful person, when he speaks,
Mhm.
he means the words.
Yes, that's true.
He means the words. They are very precise and very well crafted. All the successful people. So that is what that new generation has to learn. Ki you should have at least command on one language.
Okay.
Unfortunately, our ecosystem, यहाँ का system has developed so we don't have any one language. We think in our mother tongue, other different language, then we write in different language. When we speak, we different. So we speak English. This is not good thing.
Yes, okay.
You look at any country, all the countries they have one language.
Yes. Yes.
So that makes big difference.
Mhm.
Here what happens, even among the engineers, they don't have one language.
Yes.
We say engineering is a language,
Mhm.
but then that language is also taken in different way.
Yes, yes.
India was a country like we used to say Sone ki Chidiya, because that time the language was Sanskrit, or
Yeah,
it was
only
one
one,
language,
yes.
which was a very rich
Yes.
language, because communication is very important. Whatever you think, that has to get converted into language which can be read by and understood by someone else easily. Here what happens, because of these things, we don't know, like for you the meaning of one sentence is different, for me it is different, for someone else it is different.
Okay, yes.
So
So coming to common ground.
then unity in diversity, and it is all good. When it comes to growth,
Yeah.
comes to this thing, at least the next generation should have one language which is
Okay, that's nice.
which helps in communication.